Hi class, okay, just prepare two A4 size calico fabric, okay, fold one of it into half, okay, and then you can iron them, alright, and then we are going to do ironing first. Okay, when we are done with ironing, we are going to do measuring. Alright, so basically you can calculate like 0.5 cm. You can start from the middle. Alright, draw a straight line and then calculate 0.5 cm. Alright, just draw half only. Okay, and calculate 0.5 cm and draw another line. Okay, and just keep drawing other lines. The gap is 0.5 cm. Once you're done with the lines, you can open up the half. Alright, and now you will be sewing the line areas. Okay, just pay attention to how I'm going to fold. Alright, see, I'm going to fold half in the middle. Alright, and then I'm going to pin it to secure. The place I pin is where the stitch line is going to be, the sewing line is going to be. Okay, so we have to do this one by one. We're going to be very patient. Okay, and then after pinning, we'll bring it to the sewing machine. Now at the machine, you can see, alright, just put the foot down. Alright, sew on the line that exists in the fabric. Okay, and always do reverse stitch when you're doing sewing. Alright, remove the pin one by one and then finish until, remember, you folded the fabric half, correct? And then you draw until the folded point only, correct? So you sew until the folded point on, the folded point only. Okay, and then you do a reverse stitch back. Okay, and then you're done. Alright, so you only sew half. You folded half, correct? So you only sewed half. Okay, this is how it looks when it's done. So you have to do for number 2 as well. Alright, we'll do another few. Okay, so let's do skip one line and then take the subsequent line. Okay, the line that I put the pin up, okay, that is the fold line. So fold that line. Alright, and okay, fold this line carefully. Alright, and then pin, as you can see in the image. Alright, that area will be your stitch line, where your sewing line will be at. Okay, once you're done pinning, you're going to bring this to the sewing machine as well. So we're going to sew like how we would sew the first one. Alright, let's go to the sewing machine. So you see we are going to sew that area. So if we keep this bunch on the right side, we will be sewing them as well. So move everything to the left and leave the part where you're going to sew only at the right side. Okay, adjust your threads, everything properly, and again sew on the line that you have drawn. Okay, of course you start with a reverse stitch and end with the reverse stitch at the folding point there. Okay, so just watch. Okay, until the folded point, until where my lines stops. Okay, that is 0.5 cm. Okay, and my line stop, I do a reverse stitch. Alright, then I'm done. So that's what you have to do for the whole lines that you have drawn. Okay, all the lines you have drawn, this is what you're going to do with the lines. It will take a little bit of time, alright, but take all your time. Remember to draw your lines straight. Okay, once you're done, this is how it looks. Alright, you open it up. Okay, remove all the excessive threads. Yeah, that's how it looks. Okay, so it will flip like that. So later when you're ironing it, iron it into one direction. Now continue folding the next one as I mentioned, subsequent line. Okay, this time I'm not going to use the pin to pin it because I already have a lot of lines, so I'll just use the lines as my guidelines to sew. Okay, I'm just going to do a fast one so that we can finish the demo fast. Alright, of course reverse stitch as well. Okay, always at the beginning, at the end, do reverse stitch unless it gathers. Make sure there's nothing under there, alright? Okay, now you can take it out, cut off all the threads, excessive threads. We don't want all that excessive threads. Okay, and that will be our number 3, the pleat number 3. Okay, so if you see the bottom part of the not sewn part is a bit like doing pleating there, down there. Okay, so we will iron them. Excessive threads, remember to cut it off. It's very important. Okay, and then we will have to continue. So once you finish the whole thing, this is how it looks like. Okay, so I am going to move everything to one direction only, which is the left side, and then I'm going to iron it flat. Okay, I can iron until the bottom, alright, and I can just iron the top only. Okay, and I'm going to move all the pleats to one side. Alright, so okay, so that, yeah, the back looks like that, it's flat. Okay, you can just see the stitches, can see the seam lines, but it's flat. So iron them well as well, and it's ready, your pin tuck. Remember to label them at the bottom.